Hello, my dear friends. So, our journey continues on. I believe we are all set and ready for the stream. Not much of a delay this time around. My only concern is whether or not you guys can hear the volume of the game, because this once I'm trying something mildly different, that being I am actually wearing headphones for once. I have my microphone figured out and set up from the last incident with the protein powder. Let's just let's refer to it as the incident. So you see that's kind of interesting what just happened there. So I'm not actually holding down my controller there. It's just the character is walking right now without me pressing anything. This is a good sign for what is to come with my controller. Another moment of materiality that is going to be hopefully addressed in the future, or hopefully won't come up at all. Yes. Gosh. Okay. I'm just making sure that I am in the chat. Just give me a moment. Last time we made a lot of progress, and I am very excited to keep on that trend and destroy the Lucaria Academy. It's going to be quite grand, I believe. So here. Hello, my dear friends. So our journey continues on. I believe we are all set and ready for Nicodemus, good friend. Oh, wife at sounds like Mike is fixed. Perfect. Oh, good. Oh, delightful. My friends, so good to have you all here. Already just beginning, and already two iconic voices here in the deluge already. Well, let us then seize the momentum and go right ahead and continue right where we left off in the Lucaria Academy. Yes. Yes, I think that's the only way we can go forward. Church of the Cuckoo. Is that actually where we left off? Either way we'll find out. Please let me know if you can hear the game audio. That I am uncertain about. And so just let me know if you can. The audio sounds fantastic for me because for once I am using a microphone, and it's not a microphone, but can't hear the game. This is a good sign, very good sign. Thank you for telling us, Wi-Fi. Of course, it has to be this way. No two ways about it. Okay. Here. Let's see. Let's see. Gods. Okay. You guys enjoying looking at my OBS? Okay, here. It's desktop audio. Sorry. There we go. Okay, I think y'all should be able to hear me now. Okay. Y'all, please let me know if you can hear it now. I think you should be able to. Apologies greatly. Your voice sounds okay. Game hasn't had any reason to be noisy yet, so can't say. You should be able to hear my rolling. It's quite distinct. If I broke everything, such is life, I suppose. It always ends up this way, doesn't it? What is this? Crystalline Woods. What? Schoolhouse classroom? I think this is where we ended off. Yes, that seems reasonable to me. Game music is non-existent, at least. I'm well familiar with early music career. Okay. For sure. Okay. We are slowly but steadily finding our way back to right where we left off. Actually, let's just stay here, because allegedly we have missed something crucial in this location, as I was told. I love being a wizard. That felt pretty good. Always does. Okay. I am a god. Okay, it feels great. Always satisfying starting up with Elden Ring. damn it. Okay, I am, as always, a little out of my depth when it comes to this. It feels like I might have gotten ahead of myself. Please let me know if you can hear the audio. Okay, so allegedly we have forgotten something in here, or so I was told. Perhaps there's a secret wall of some form, but something is hidden here, and we must get to the bottom of it. So, you know, I haven't been doing this as of late, but I think I should get back into the tradition. I think we need just a general reminder of the wizard vows that have been guiding us through the journey across the realms, the lands between. Yes, so I will go ahead and go over those in just a second. But before that, Nicodemus says, there is one illusory wall you haven't found. The previous illusory wall room you did discover had more to find. Yes, so I guess here we are then. And I did die, so I guess I didn't finish exploring it for sure. There's something you missed behind the illusory bookshelf. Yes, I'm not even talking about any discoveries to be made after the wolf boss room. Okay, yeah, that's completely fair. Yeah, so we should take our time with it, I suppose. So, nothing here. Feels like there's going to be an illusory wall of some kind. Come on. Can I maybe jump on the chandelier? That might be my best bet. We'll see. Okay. I can hear the casting sounds. The game is fairly low in volume. Oh, that is true. And the reason for that being is that I had to lower the game volume recently. I hope y'all can hear it at this point. Okay, just let me know if it is still too quiet. Wow, okay. So it would seem... Oh! It would seem there is more. Interesting. Thank you for telling me there's something here. Nothing like exploring forbidden mansions, you know? Like forbidden academies. I was never really a Harry Potter kid myself, but I could totally see the appeal of growing up with such a piece of media, and this feels kind of adjacent. I wish I could hold up the torch over my head like you can in Bloodborne. That was a hell of a game mechanic. Okay, I dive possibly to my doom. The music is so good. Can y'all hear that? Just the ominous crackling of flame, wet dripping, hundreds and hundreds of ruined, rotten books, and the ominous, what do you even call that? Howls? That certainly looks important. I feel like I'm intruding. This place has not been, gosh, explored in forever. I did not mean to break that. You know that one meme with like the crystal or something like glowing in a room, and it's completely just surrounded by dozens and dozens of skeletons? That's what this feels like a little bit, you know? Like surely there's nothing wrong with me taking this artifact. I will not end up like these others. I'm actually kind of nervous. This is as good as it gets in terms of environmental storytelling about not touching something. Oh, I should have guessed it. It's always the pots. Grave School Talisman. I think that's what... Okay, we're leaving this place. Oh. Okay, well, that was fascinating. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to intrude. There's allegedly another bookshelf somewhere here that we need to still explore. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Sorry. Pardon. Excuse the interruption. Room? Nope, no room. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I might die here, but actually, I'm gonna do everything I can to not die. Well, yes, I survived. Okay, we're gonna make... Okay. Well, that's great. That's a good way to begin. Okay. Good thing about being tarnished is that I can't definitively die, which has its perks for sure. Now let's see, what is everyone saying? When Nicodemus says you can hold up your torch if it's in your offhand. Interesting. Block with it to hold it up. Now that's that's interesting. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll see. Thank you for telling me. That's good to know that is an option. At least for atmospheric exploration, might as well do that. But in the future. Now, Phantom Alice says more corpse remains in the middle of an academy. That is a moment. What is happening here? You're right. I have no idea. But I guess we'll maybe get to the bottom of it. It's kind of funny because I don't necessarily have any stakes in this academy. You know, like I have not been particularly. Never particularly cared about what was in here besides the few things that were relevant to me. So getting to the bottom of this mystery with all the corpses feels secondary to my objective, but I don't know. Seems like my curiosity will take over soon. Also, it sure looks like an illusory wall. Haha. Okay. Okay. Nicodemus says to Phantom, a byproduct of the academic process, all perfectly natural. Truly, this is what happens. All the people that fail their exams, that's what happens to them. And he replies to Nicodemus, average school experience is truly, yeah, that's exactly it. Hint number 2, this point of grace is closer to the illusory wall we're looking for. Yes. I think we got there at this point. Thank you all for telling me. Knowing that the bookshelves without books have walls behind them makes sense. That tracks. Now let's see. What do you have for us, poor soul? Smithing stone 4. Okay, it's not too grand, but maybe more for us yet. Ha. Anything? Definitely shouldn't be. I really like this location. The exploration here is really ominous. And the music adds a lot. Yeah, like the sounds like woodwind instruments. I've only taken a few music appreciation classes, and I'm probably wrong. I can't give you the exact. Maybe a bassoon? Is that it? Don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, we're about to get a Dark Souls 2 reference. We're gonna set this windmill on fire. That was too close for comfort. Oh, now that's interesting. Okay, let's not have too much attention on us. Maybe stay here in the shadow and see what it is that we have found so far. Seems like a good time. Nicodemus says, huzzah, yes, truly, outer glory. Remember to check the Graven Mage amulet you picked up. Yes, you are wise for that. Let me go ahead and see that. Graven School Talisman. Raises potency of sorcery. Now that's, I think, as good as it's probably ever going to get, isn't it? A talisman depicting a school of graven mages, the nightmare of the academy. Oh. Raises potency of sorceries. The primeval current is a forbidden tradition of glintstone sorcery. To those who cleave to its teachings, the act of collecting sorceries to fashion them into the seeds of stars is but another path of scientific inquiry. So this is the true roots of dark academia, where What happened? Talisman depicting a school of graven mages. What makes somebody graven? Let me Google this. Graven. Graven. According to Steam. No, sorry, no. I guess there's a game called Graven on Steam. No. According to AI Overview, which I don't know, take with a grain of salt. A graven is an old style word meaning carved or sculpted, and it is also the name of a dark fantasy action video game. Yes, of course. So I guess just this is a sculpted talisman. Understood. Okay. It does make me very suspicious as to what it was doing down there. Why it's like this. Either way, fascinating. Okay. Now, also, what is this? Just a regular smithing stone. Glintstone Crown. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Rea Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increases intelligence to the determinant of HP. Detriment of HP. Oh, isn't that the way? I suppose the lineage of the Oblivious Conspectus. So Olivinus Conspectus began with the sorcerer Lusat, and its adherents continued his study of meteors. Sorry, my screen is kind of far away from me. It is difficult to make out the letters. Okay, so this is the Meteor Man. I don't know if we'll necessarily take his crown, but I don't know. Also, we have several other things that we should probably also read just so we get a better sense of this entire location. But let me see how everybody's doing here. Now it looks like everyone's just chilling. No one's saying anything. That's good. Okay. Sorcerer manchets, worn by Rea Lucaria scholars of sorcery, made of wrapping a simple cloth around the forearm. Fair enough. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook. Not too much here. A sorcery scroll from the Academy of Rea Lucaria details superior sorceries taught at the school. Okay. Can be given to a learned sorcerer. Okay, well, looks like we are doing all right. What about Lucaria's scholars of sorcery? Those who dedicate themselves to the study of glintstone formed from starry amber receives this modest yet elegant deep navy garb after making their vows of virtue and austerity. Okay, well, I think we're all caught up on the lore here. Fair enough. For some reason, I didn't see Nicodemus's message. Which one, my friend? I don't see Nicodemus's messages. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Oh. I promise you he's there, or maybe I'm going insane. Nicodemus says vibing in the peanut gallery. Well, I hope I can kind of be a nice medium for you, Wi-Fat, to comprehend what Nicodemus is saying. I wonder if it's something locational, maybe, just based on... I don't think I need guard counters. Based on the location of Nicodemus? I don't know. Okay. Okay, we'll see. You know, speaking of people that are invisible and stuff, I've been wondering, could the bear in fact be a pigment of my imagination? I don't know about this. The bear certainly feels pretty material, but simultaneously, his presence has been strange in its motivations. It feels like a kind of helpful force, and that is also maybe in some ways malevolent towards me, or at least it has been given excuse me, it has been given he has fought me before many a time. However, at the same time, he's also been helpful at the moment when I needed him most without ever really negotiating. In some ways, he doesn't really speak to me, and he seems to just kind of know what I need, and it feels like, I don't know, there seems to be some kind of a factor with the bear that I'm missing, something that I don't quite grasp about his character, and I'm beginning to suspect if he's even real at all, and if he's perhaps kind of a Tyler Durden-esque masculine figure in my mind that has been beating my challenges for me functionally. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. We'll see if the bear is indeed real. Oh, I think we've been here before. We have been here, haven't we? Well, now that we have explored this location, I think it's a good time for us to go ahead and move on to the debate parlor. Yes. Or am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. No, wait, not yet. I'm supposed to pick up my souls, excuse me. You need to equip the Graven Talisman for it to take effect. I think I did. Yes, Graven Talisman. Yes, I did. Now let's see how much of an effect it makes. I don't imagine it'd be too great. Fuck. That feels significant. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm like this right now. I think it's gotten to my head, the fact that I have all these new technologies. I should be much more cautious. Okay, but nothing like running through a room full of mages for my dear life. These mindless academics. Anyway. Let's go into the safety here. Yes, looks good to me. That is a beautiful room. My gosh, I have not really looked all that much here, but is that an actual moon? I mean, of course, probably not. It's supposed to be a model, but that's kind of really neat. You typically have globes that people study in such depth, not, sorry, globes of the Earth, not of the moon, especially not so intricately painted. I wonder what is the significance of the moon in this world and how it came about, given that it seems like there is no sun and the cosmology is very different. Now let me go ahead and actually rest at this campfire, or grace, excuse me. Okay. Wi-Fi says, I don't think any of my settings would hide comments. That's fair. I'm not seeing any of Wi-Fi's messages since many streams. Really? I'm not seeing any Wi-Fi's messages since streams. No idea what causes it, but I don't believe I've blocked him, nor he me. Does this imply that then Wi-Fi decided? Does this imply that it was actually the wizard trashing those towers and the schizophrenic delusion? It could be. It could be. I don't know. I have no way to say it because, or not much to say there, because somehow no one. It seems like no one else can necessarily prove that the bear exists. I've only ever seen him in relation to me, and simultaneously, there's been times when I have died, but yet I was still witnessing the bear, and that's a strange dichotomy there, that we're so tied in an odd, strange way, the bear and I. Something is up here, and I'll have to keep thinking about it. I assume he's real, but as I said before, madness is the theme of our journey. One can only question their own sanity, I suppose, in a place such as this. Let's see here. Wi-Fi is saying, wait, where was he getting the meat from? I don't know, man. Out of cannibalism, there's a lot, but you're right. There's a whole part of the week where I don't actually do anything magical, and I just stop being a wizard functionally outside of these streams. And I don't know what happens in that time. Also, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going and continuing. Wi-Fi, have you seen Fight Club? Iconic film. It completely reshaped me as a 13-year-old boy. I probably shouldn't have watched it at my age, but it ended up dramatically influencing my philosophy at the time. And since then, I think I've changed dramatically, but I can't overstate how much that film at its time impacted me. Anyway, Nicodemus says it's only a model. in quotations. Is it only a model? I mean, I would think that a globe such as this would be only a model. But gosh, I don't even know how planets work in this world. Who knows? Also, I should say Nicodemus and Wifat, you guys have been. I've been noticing you guys talking more in the Discord, for which I apologize that I'm not really responding very much. It has been a very busy week, and I am deeply sorry for not getting you back to you with the responses just yet. I am very eager to. It pleases me deeply that you guys are participating in it as a community. It's been awesome. Also, the next video, updates on the next video. It's exciting times. Actually, let me see what Radagon's icon. Now here we might get some lore. And I should say, so I was saying, at this point, out of the 30 minutes of the video, I am 10 minutes into the video editing process. It's looking pretty good so far. I'm quite content with how it's turning out. I don't imagine it'll be my greatest video, although I do think it is still going to be. It's a good video. But yeah, no, I'm definitely trying to take my time with it and make sure that it comes out at least to good quality. There really has not been a lot of time to work on anything lately, especially channel related, which saddens me, but that's okay. Excuse me. That felt good. But yeah, no, we're gonna get through it all. Okay. Wifeit says, I have not, but speaking of influential movies, the first ever movie I saw was the first Chucky movie. Really? Really? I actually have not seen the Chucky films. I know the premise, and that is all. I hear that it is apparently pretty, culturally quite relevant. Sorcerer Manchettes. Oh, we already have those. Would you recommend checking it out? I am always looking for more media to consume. Golden Rune, very nice. Okay. I think we're doing good. I think the progress is steady. I do really like the sound design of this place. Okay, hold up. They're attacking me? They are attacking me. Sorry. It is nice actually being able to do damage with my sword. I didn't think this would be something I'd ever achieve, but I can actually do decent damage to my enemies without just magic, which is a nice feeling, for sure. Gosh. Oh, look at all those items that I haven't gotten yet. Okay. Let's see now. Maybe I can climb up without a ladder? I don't imagine I could. Forget that. Yeah, we're not in Dark Souls. Ooh, that's not good. That's really not good. Fuck. That's a lot of wizards. Looks like I'm gonna have to get really methodical with it and start sniping back. Yes, I think that's the way. Wifeit also says, not something a child should be watching. Radagon's icon is a very good talisman. I would not recommend. Okay, well, oh, you're not talking about the talisman. You're not recommending Chucky. Okay, for sure, for sure. All right, fair enough. If there are any movies you would recommend, I am curious for, and actually that goes for everybody. Also, I don't think I expressed Phantom Alice. Very happy you're here, my friend. It is delightful that you have been able to join us so consistently, all of you guys. Yeah, really, really love these hangouts. Tell you what, if there are any films you would recommend or think that are very influential on you or shaped you deeply as people, please share. I'd love to hear about it. I've not had a lot of time to watch films lately, but always looking for good recommendations for sure. Here, let's see. What am I doing? Oh, right, I forgot what I have. Okay, so I'll start with the little guys. Fantastic. Also, yes, let's actually see the Radagon. Yeah. Also, what is focus? Oh yeah, of course. That's what I use for magic. Excuse me. Shorten spell casting time. Now that's interesting. That's really interesting. I think we're gonna have to do something with that. Okay. That is an ugly talisman, though. It looks like a kind of a crappy 3D render, like something you'd see in a like Courage the Cowardly Dog, like that one trumpet creature. Anyway, a legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Radagon. Okay, I have to remember who he is. Shortens the casting time of sorceries and incantations. As the husband of Renalla of Caria. Renalla of Caria. Is that... We're in Renalla's academy, right? This is the same Renalla, I'm assuming. The red-haired Radagon studied sorcery. And as the husband of Queen Marika, he studied incantations. Okay. Oh, so... Oh, interesting. So he was husband to both. One was... we see lots of Marika churches. So Marika, that's the incantation person, healing, all that. And then Renalla, it's the sorcery person. Got it, okay. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. I like that. That's a good quote. Thus did the hero aspire to be complete. That's a good one. I'll try to internalize that more. I haven't watched many movies. I usually stick to music. Says wife. I feel you. What? What? Excuse me. Wi-Fi says you're not perfect. You're ruined it. Did I ruin the Radagon icon for you? I hope I didn't. What? I'm sorry. I'm confused by your response, but that's okay. All right. Well, we're gonna equip that from now on. Oh my God, what? Renalla, not to be confused with Rolana. Is this true? Are those two different characters? Thank you, Miyazaki. Okay. Nicodemus also says, your absence in the book club has been noticed. I'm sorry. But all in due time. In case you don't manage to troll through everything, Dead Philosophy linked a 2-hour audiobook for the Great God Pan. Okay, that's 100% manageable. I can definitely do that. We both highly recommend it. Late 18th century horror. Okay, tell you what, I will go ahead and try to get through that while I am at work tomorrow. It is quite possible. Possibly might finish it by next Friday. No, maybe by Thursday, yeah. But 100% I can do that. Yeah, consider it done. I'm sorry that I have been absent. Agony. Okay, but it's okay. All right. Well, let's see. Man, what are these people? What are they doing? Actually, so these are just kind of also tarnished. What even is the gimmick with these? You know, in Dark Souls, these little skeletal guys were the hollows, and that made sense. But here, are they just tarnished, or is it tarnished a whole separate class of people? Glintstone Wet Blade. Now that's interesting. We're gonna have to definitely maybe do something with that. Okay. Oh, that feels good. I think this is doable. This is also a wonderful test on finding out how long the ward lasts. Well, it lasts about that long, which is significant. I'll have to try to experiment more with it. Okay, and with that one, we're just going to go ahead and use our bow. And let's see, can I actually one-shot people with it now? Now that I have some damage increases. Super cool. Thank you, bow. Someone will backstab me shortly. Alright, I'll take that. That's not bad. Whoever's joining in, welcome to the Deluge of Voices. I'm happy you were able to make it. We're, as always, continuing our journey in the Academy. Okay, you know what? One thing, I should, just as a reminder, while we're looking at the glorious tree ahead of us, of my 6 goals at this time. And let's see how our progression is in that regard. So, the goal number 1 is I want to become the greatest wizard of the realm. That is a, you know, given my own immortality, it seems like something that is feasible and achievable, and I think I'm going to go ahead and try pursuing that. Previously, I've merely wanted to be a wizard in Dark Souls 2. Here, I think we can aim for greatness. And how will that be measured? Well, of course, wonderful spells and epic hats, everything, and more importantly, I guess no other wizards to contest that title. Yeah, I guess that's how you measure that. I didn't think about that. Second, I wanted to put at the end to the royalty of this world, to those who have made everything fall apart in this way. They must be relieved of their duties conclusively, all of them. So that is another purpose of me in this world that hopefully I'll be fulfilling soon enough. Then, gosh, what do we have? Yeah, vow 3 that had been established as soon as we had began the journey is to cleanse the world of darkness. And so what does that mean? It is a bit vague, yes, but right now the darkness is quantified as undeath, specifically skeletons. Given my own background with the paladin, glorious paladin Wyfat, I now know all the treacheries of the undead, and I would like to hopefully put an end to those in this realm. That's the plan. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but it's happening. Wow, you have a lot of health. Interesting. Okay, you know, try charging at me. Try charging at me, and I'm gonna... No knockback. Okay, very cool. Zero damage. Okay. Not zero, but not great either. I got the wrong flask. I hate it. Oh, that... Oh! No! No! Oh, gods! Ah. Oh. It's so ominous what happened to me. What? That was kind of upsetting, my friends. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm going to look at the voices in just a moment, but I want to finish the list before I get distracted once again. Fourth is I still want to be trying to find whimsy. I don't know. I think wizards should not be that serious, ultimately. I mean, they are wizards, and so I think being able to find whimsy to any capacity, like this turtle, or, sorry, I swear these look like turtles. I thought these were all turtles. I guess it's whimsical to confuse crabs for turtles. But yes, a moment of appreciation for the crab. That's semi-whimsical. I don't think whimsy is really quantifiable, so we're just going to have to settle for occasional appreciations of the world around us as somewhat whimsical. Yes. Goal number 4 was find a friend, which actually, goal number 5 was find a friend, which I think we have. We have found the glorious errant Wyfat, and we have found the bear. I think those two have been great friends. Which leads me to the final goal, which is, of course, freeing errant Wyfat of his insanity into which he has fallen so recently. If y'all are not familiar with that, it was a tragic loss where errant Wyfat, the man who had journeyed through so much of Elden Ring with me, had fallen to madness, allegedly madness. I'm still disputing whether or not such a thing could actually be considered true madness. But either way, we are going to have to find a way to restore him back to his sanity, which may at some point involve me completely abandoning my sorceries and searching instead for healing spells and healing incantations that may one day free him of his terrible condition. And that's all 6 vows that I have right now as a wizard. Yes, that concludes that. And that we're going to be actively pursuing and going to ensure that they come to fruition as the journey continues. Now you see that right there, that Carrion Knight? I'm gonna destroy this man. I think I will. I think I'm gonna have to. Fuck. No, I'm an idiot. Gosh, get carried away. You know, that's right there. That's what separates like a good and the evil wizard is the hubristic capacity. You know, it's how much you get carried away in your own like ambitions. That's what that's a bad evil wizard vibe. You know, a good wizard like Gandalf would not gloat. He would not do any of that. He would merely succeed. And you know what? It's kind of funny because I don't think of myself as a gloating person in real life, but I don't know, being a wizard just somehow makes one gloat sometimes, you know? Because that's just, I feel like that magical power, it courses through you. Yes. And, you know, at this point, I would like to check on the voices because it has been a minute and I can see there's a small essay that I have missed, which I will read momentarily. Let me just get into a safe position that also has some demarcation of my own progress. And also, given the insanity of the giant orb here, I am kind of disappointed in this contraption, because in theory it should be going through the entire passage and killing everything in the way, but I can just sidestep it rather easily, and I'm not even like trained in dodging, so I don't know. Poor design from the scholars. Purely theory, no actual implementation of practice. Now let's see what is everyone saying at this time. Gosh. Also, whoever's joining, welcome to the Deluge of Voices. I'm happy y'all are here, and we are continuing the journey in Elden Ring. Yes. Wyfat says, "Courage, the Cowardly Dog" reference. I messed up. Oh, I see. I apologize. It does look messed up. Does it not? Look at it. It looks like a strange, weird 3D render. I don't know how to feel about it. Especially those like kind of weird tubes. They don't even quite look like branches. They look like a part of his flesh, which I guess maybe that's what they were going for, but it is odd. It is strange. Nicodemus also says, Tideland is a film whose main character is a very young girl, dead parents, lives in the middle of nowhere. Film focuses on how a mind can escape to its inner world. Fun, endearing, depressing. Fantastic. Also, I will continue reading what everyone's saying, but I might die. I might die. This Carrion Knight had tricked me. Okay. Okay. Wow. Ah. Okay. I do like this. I do enjoy this. Hey, try me. I can parry you. I swear. Dish. That felt good. Ha. Oh, fuck. Okay. Come on now. Glintblade. Get destroyed. Oh man, the Glintblade is kind of insane. Most knights forget about this. Yeah. Carrion Night Shield. I don't think we'll be using any shields anytime soon, except for this tiny little guy, which I'll probably end up changing anyway. But yeah, okay, that was, admittedly, that fight should have been simpler than it was, and it is my own hubris that extended it, so it'd be like that, I suppose. But Tideland, yes, Nicodemus, I would love to see that. That sounds kind of delightful. Also, made by one of the Monty Pythons, and it does not, and it does have some of their absurdity. I do like to hear that, man. Monty Python and the Holy Grail, definitely one of the most wonderful sorry, fantasy films out there. If you all haven't seen it already, please, you have to. What a just delightful experience. Also, of course, absurd, but I don't know, just iconic for all of fantasy, I think. Yes. Phantom Malice also says. Let me see what Phantom Malice says to us. Sorry, I keep on looking at the voices. Yes. Eyes Without a Face is a film I watched recently. It was made in the 60s, and so 99% sure it's only available on disc, unfortunately. But it's pretty interesting. Watch it if you get your hands on it. I would be very interested in that. If you can maybe send that to me in any capacity in our Discord, I would really very much be interested in checking that out. The name Eyes Without a Face is ominous and intriguing. I'd love to see it. Also, whoever is joining us here for the first time, what I asked was, are there any films you'd recommend that are, by chance, very influential on you, or that you don't think a lot of people discuss enough, or that you are just meaningful to you? I'd love to hear, and please share. Now, always so many wizards. Gosh. I think I might be a little bit out of my depth with multiple wizards here. Oh, what am I doing here? How did I end up here? This was not the goal. I did not mean to get carried away in this random side passage. I've already killed these people, so I see no reason to fight them once again. Yes. Now, let's see. Wyfet says, they're wandering residents of the lands between, unable to die. Oh my gosh, I have really not been checking in with the voices. So this is from a while ago. I was talking about the little skeleton, hollow-looking guys. He's saying they're wandering residents of the lands between, unable to die. The Graven Talisman only increases sorcery damage by 4% as well. Okay, fair enough. That's interesting that these locals are so decrepit looking. They really channel that Dark Souls undead energy, and it does make me wonder why exactly do they look so much like the Hollows, given that they're just regular residents. But who knows? I suppose we'll maybe get to the bottom of it soon enough. Take that vile bush, says Wyfat. Oh, no, fair enough. I must have missed something. Okay. Now that's okay. We're about to get to, I think, maybe the core of the academy at this point. Sure, hell of a gate. I do really like those in Dark Souls, or just any of the From Software games. I think the most distinct gate for me, trying to think, what's the most iconic Dark Souls gate? Fuck. There was the one in Anor Londo in Dark Souls 3. That one is pretty cool. At least I think about that one a lot. Also, oh gods, I might have walked into something here. Okay, let me be quiet. What the fuck? Uh,
Hush, little Calva.
whoa.
I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
My god, okay. Is this a boss fight? Hey, this is a boss fight. Oh no! Oh gods. Ah! The book! Hello. I'm sorry, students. Okay. So this is just a horde fight? Okay. Gods, it's just floating. Is that okay? That's Renalla. Oh, we're going for it. Okay, Renalla, Queen of the Full Moon. No, not the globe. Okay. I don't know why I'm killing the students. I don't see the health bar decreasing. I think I might be just mean for no reason. How much health do I have? I have no healing items except for my one tier. Okay. Guess we're going to have to get really tactical with it, I suppose. Oh god. Is it Cthulhu? No, that's Radagon? Okay. Okay, so I do like how much cover we're getting here. Oh! Okay, no. I'm sorry, students. You have a bad teacher. Or at the very least, your teacher doesn't ideologically align with me, and for some reason, that's enough of a reason to kill you. Oh, can I jump? Maybe. I was gonna like run up, maybe try to hit her. Ooh, okay. I don't think we have great odds here. So far, I'm completely out of healing items, and my health isn't even full. Oh. Did that do something? Oh, that felt good. Whatever I just did, I like that. No, okay, that's not a win. I think I'm just gonna die. Unless tactical wolves. Go, my friends. Eat those students, devour them. I don't imagine this is gonna go very far, unless the wolves are utterly epic. You know, sometimes I forget that I'm a fucking wizard, you know? That's kind of cool. Never mind. Maybe for my own good, I forget that. Okay. Okay, well, a lesson was learned. A lesson was learned, and that is that I need to be more prepared when going into Renalla, Queen of the Full Moon's library. Oh, that's cool, you guys. That was a really cool intro there. I really like how they kind of try to lean into horror with that one. I don't imagine this is going to be particularly difficult run back. We'll see, though. Okay, let's see. What's everyone saying now? Okay. Yeah, gonna really quickly catch up on what everyone's saying so I can be more on track. Phantom Malice, or sorry, Nicodemus tells Phantom Malice, Eyes Without a Face, seems to be available on YouTube by some random channel. Okay, well, that's a good thing for us to keep in mind. Could be maybe a cool watch along, you know, haven't really tried those on my Discord yet, but could be fun. Premise sounds interesting. Wi-Fi says, in response to that, you can mash buttons to get out of the grab attack. Oh, like by the iron machine? I'll have to try that out next time. Nicodemus says that's weird enemy design, no matter how you view it. Interesting. I'm assuming you're still talking about the iron machine that grabbed me earlier. Phantom Alice, meanwhile, tells Nicodemus that, oh, really? Damn, kind of wish I knew that before, lol, but I guess I'm happy to know it's more accessible than I thought, XD. We're still talking about the movie without eyes. Nicodemus says, I've convinced Moongrum is a reference to Elric's stories with Moonglum character as a prominent sidekick for the hero. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to see that. Okay. Nicodemus also says, defeat the jaws of victory. Defeat from the jaws of victory. I see. Moongrum down. Everyone hates Moongrum. I see. Oh, is Moongrum? Oh, like the knight that we just fought? Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Nicodemus also says, Gates from the Depths in Blighttown has a color palette shift that teeters on the comical. Oh, so would you say the Blighttown Gate is the icon for you? I feel like I could see that. I mean, honestly, now that you say that, that is like a very distinct like transition point in the first Dark Souls game. Like really after that it kind of gets insane everything in Blighttown. You know, despite everything, I fucking love Blighttown. I think that is probably one of my favorite locations in Dark Souls 1. I know contrarian I suppose, but have you guys just like in recent years tried it again? It really just has such raw potential for great like emergent storytelling as you go through it. It really fucking sucks the whole way through, but in a kind of a beautiful way where as you're going through Blighttown, you really have to just confront how I don't know how utterly lost you are, how everything in the world is against you. And I think if you're playing it for not the first time, then you typically kind of know what to expect. And as a result, it's not as agonizing, but it is still a pleasant challenge where it's just like, okay, I really have to just get in there, get dirty, and almost venture to hell and back to to succeed. Now, let me finish up with everyone's responses, and I'm going to go right in and try this once again. Uh, Nicodemus says, take a step, everything changes. Step back, everything changes back. Oh, in reference to the gate. Yeah, I don't think I've paid attention to that, so I'll have to do that next time. Waffet says, a wizard with no poise. Yeah, truly. Are the wolves still a +0? Yes, yes, they are. They're my epic wolves with 0 damage. The students remind me of the melted scholars from Bloodborne, says Wi-Fi. They so do. You're right. That is like pretty much the exact same premise, just like crawling around like slugs. And the Gloop Galop guy, if y'all remember that one, that was a meme for a while. And finally, Nicodemus says this is one of the longest runbacks in the game, but a fairly easy one. I like Blighttown, and these days I mainly play it on the PS3. Oh, gee, the PS3, nice flex. I respect that. That must be a very nice, authentic experience. I actually have a lot more to say in that. If you can remind us at some point to talk more about Blighttown, I actually would really enjoy that. But yes, on that note, let us go right in. I think this time around, I think no bullshit. I'm just going straight for it. Except for the books. The books are, I don't know what to do about that. Okay, so as a wizard, this actually kind of really is unfortunate. Oh, what's happening? Are they attacking their own? Also, just think about the ethos of this teacher here. So she's having a seminar of some form, and instead of like helping out her students when an active, I guess, oh my god, am I a wizard? Sorry, I don't want to say that on stream, but like, am I an active like, not a shooter, but that I mean, look at me, I'm basically attacking a school in this video game. This feels, I don't know, weirdly political. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that. Either way, this teacher, instead of helping her students, is actively lounging around and floating upside down and letting me cut them down one by one as she watches them attempt to fight me back with actual books. What the fuck? Like, that's actual, like, that's what they train you to do in, like, active, you know, shooter situations if you have nothing else in a classroom, is, like, use any heavy object, such as a book, or I'd say, yeah, such as a textbook, or use I guess whatever that is, if you can handle it. So, I don't know, this is a very strange. Oh my god, they're trying to drop chandeliers on me. But yes, very peculiar design choice. I do wonder if the students are, if they, I think they respawn. I think they respawn because I've been walking in a circle and I'm seeing new ones continually. That's actually, well, maybe I shouldn't be killing them. Maybe that's actually part of the part of the experience that you're not supposed to do that. Like, how do we do this? Is this gonna do anything? Super cool. That didn't do anything, and I wasted a lot of my magic there. Okay. So as a wizard, this is unfortunate. So I think the way to go about this might be trying to just get right in there. Fuck, no, that's not the way to go. Okay. Also, notice how I waste all of my flasks. But look at them, they're just grouping it. What? 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 Okay. I don't know what killed me there. I actually have no idea. I don't know how to look out for that because that was a one tap. Either way, something interesting. This whole experience, unlike any other in this whole series, I'm gonna have to try that again. This time around, clearly not the students. They're not the target. We were here for the teacher. Maybe I should keep it that way. Okay. Also, according to... Yeah, so Nicodemus said that this was one of the longest runbacks in Elden Ring, which, not gonna lie, kind of funny conceptually. Especially coming from Dark Souls 2 straight into Elden Ring that's kind of a very jarring notion. Oh, I see how they've been getting me previously. I didn't know how they were able to attack me with their spells, but I guess they're just that long-ranged. Okay. Whoever is new here, by the way, very happy to have you in the Deluge of Voices. I think we're going to be able to accomplish quite a lot today. The stream will be going for at least another 2 hours, just giving everyone a heads up. Okay. Now, what's everyone saying? Wifet says, my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1, I went to Blighttown very early and got stuck there for 2 weeks because I couldn't beat Quelaag and couldn't figure out how to leave. So real. It's true. But when does a game like put you in that kind of a situation, where you're just like, how do I even get out of here? It feels like the game is broken now that I'm down here. It feels like there's no way to escape. It's like you end up like one of those many people like walking through and living inside of actual like shit caverns, and yet in the end you find a way and you just fight out of there somehow. And whenever you step back out into the light of the world, it feels almost impossible that you're back out, beneath the sunlight. And that's really cool. I fucking love Blighttown for that. I think I really would love to do more with exploring Blighttown. I think there might be an essay to be made about Blighttown. When I say an essay, that would be more just the vibes. Like, I fucking love it, adore it. Anyway, this time we are not going for the students. We are now going, we're going for that one glowing student. I think in terms of Miyazaki's design, that's like as close as it gets to go ahead and hit that person, like in terms of like permission or directive. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the deacons from Dark Souls 3. So, let's see. Oh, you see that? That's okay. The shell's crackling. Okay. Oh, destroyed. I'm sorry. Okay, absolutely deserved. Oh, okay. So this is a temporary setback for her. I imagine there's going to be more attacks now. Ooh, whatever that is, I gonna have to dodge that, I imagine. But now I understand. So we have to defeat 3 glowing students. Average horde room encounter boss fight. Come on. Oh my god, what did she just toss at me? I didn't even understand. Okay. Just to confirm, is this like one of the Elden Lord people? This is one of the targets of my great quest, I think. I don't quite see the last one. Oh, I'm sorry. You couldn't hide from me. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and greatsword her as many times as possible. Never mind, we're just gonna use a regular sword because the greatsword and our magics seem to be futile. Oh, fuck! Okay. About as expected. I don't like our Estus management for this fight. I think I'm not doing it right, and I think I'm gonna have to end up reallocating my Estus flasks because my magic doesn't do anything. Not really. I also have to say, I do like that they are now away from the center of the room, because I can actually... Well, never mind. That was too early said. But for a second there, I was able to be out of sight of the masses, which was nice. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and use my tear, or perfume. I can't quite hear. Are they singing? They're singing something. They're like the alphabet. Elden alphabet. Is it true? But yes, as a wizard, attacking a school of wizards kind of weirdly rhetorically positions me as the Voldemort equivalent for this particular institution. I imagine they will tell stories of what I've done here today, and I'm a little worried about the press that is going to come after. Okay, we'll see. Yes. Principal Renalla decapitated in her own classroom. We'll see. I think we can make it. I think we can manage. It is possible. Also, this is the most voices we've had in here for quite a while. Happy y'all have been able to make it here and stick around. Okay. What is this? Oh, there you are. I'm sorry. It does kind of feel bad doing this, you know? I don't think these people signed up for the Institute to get butchered like this. Okay. Okay, so far no crazy spells. I think with this one, that might be it for her. That was strange. A gimmick boss fight. Goodbye, Renalla. I'm sorry. Oh. It's never that easy, is it? Phase 2? So this is the part where the wizard would come by, cleanly slice off the head.
My beloved.
Ocelot.
Have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born.
You see how I'm walking towards her to decapitate her? It's happening. But we are both mesmerized by the darkness. Perhaps foolishly.
Upon my name is Rani the Witch.
Brace for the one reborn.
Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
Oh.
Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide.
Oh.
Of the last queen of Caria, Renalla of the full moon.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Well, that's a change of scenery.
Majesty of the night she conjureth.
I think up to now this wasn't a boss fight. I think what's about to happen is, in fact, the boss. Oh. Oh. Ah! Yes, I have no healing items. Okay. And yet I'm gonna scratch her. What is this spell? Okay. I don't think I can dodge that. That sure looks like an explosive. What? Ah! Well, I unfortunately couldn't do much against the moon. But I felt pretty good about that. I think that's not unreasonable. If I just had a little more health, I think I could have done it. And you know, while we're at it, I'm realizing I think the audio is a little quiet, and I'd like it to be clearer with the voices. That should be better. Now let's see. Okay, I am definitely behind on the voices. You have 10k souls laying about. That is true. I really need to be careful with that, my friend Nicodemus. Also, he says dropping the chandelier is some Looney Tune shit. Truly, yes, it is. I did, that is kind of comedic. But I guess what do they have? You know, they have chandeliers and books, and that's what they're gonna fight me with. We're talking about like a god equivalent here. You know, this feels like there should be a better, yeah, definitely better defenses for this one individual than. Okay, you know what? I already don't like my odds that I'm already kind of getting damaged. But yeah, she feels like she should have a better guard than a bunch of paraplegic students, which, nothing against paraplegic students, but it feels like she could afford a military, like all these scholars that stand between me and her. Okay. Now let's see. Phantom Malice says, Wizard, one of the students is glowing. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't wise. I apologize. Tripped and had a heart attack. Yeah, that's probably what happened. That one time I just got like weirdly one shot. I don't know what that was about, but you're probably right. Must have been a heart attack. Nicodemus replies to Phantom Malice and says, "I debated with myself whether to say anything or not." Fair enough. I guess we are going for the glowing students. There's a decent amount of people here. Phantom Malice says to Nicodemus, personally love the attack Renalla does where she throws an entire gravestone at you. Is that what she's throwing at us? I don't think I realized. I'm going to try to pay better attention during this next boss fight. Then Nicodemus replies to Phantom Malice, as one does. Whitehead says, while trying to leave, I accidentally found the Great Hollow and then got stuck in Ash Lake. Oh, oh my gosh, that's a horrific experience for a Dark Souls 1 first playthrough. My God, that's kind of awesome though. But man, damn, respect for the going through the whole journey. All right, we're almost done, comrades. Nicodemus says, "Oh, you see that visual design A plus." I guess talking about the glowing students. Wifet says, going by your school analogy, does this mean the teacher is using her students as human shields? She is. She's a horrible student, a horrible teacher. That's not what you should. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. It's just the whole situation is morally ambiguous and kind of concerning. So I don't know. I don't know. Makes me kind of feel bad. But yes, I mean, I wearing the face covering as well and going into the school is um, kind of sus as well. So don't know about that. And then Nicodemus says one of those encounters where I'd consider relocating flasks. Ronnie left her calling card. Yeah, you're so wise. I should probably relocate flasks, but I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, Ronnie. Phantom says, Ronnie really is mama's girl at the end of the day, I think. Interesting. She should have better guard. There's some surprisingly hard to dig lore here. Okay, well I will try to keep an eye out for all of that. So, all right, this time around we can do it. I'm going straight for it. I know what is ahead of us. Where is it? Okay, so far so good. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good, my friends. Come on, come down and die. Is there any point to charging up heavy attacks with her? This is the first time I was actually able to dodge that. And it's kind of nice that the books are flying my way, because it actually gives me an indicator of where the Ultra student is. Also, I think she has those gravestones flying around, which I should probably block all line of sight from. Yeah, those are actual gravestones. My god. Oh my god, she can just destroy her own cover like that. That's wild. Such a mistake. No. Okay. Oh. Ronnie's voice starts speaking at phase 2. I see. Is Ronnie gonna have problems with this? I just thought about that. Like, if I'm fighting her mother, does that mean my allegiance with Ronnie is under question? I almost got killed by a chandelier. Very, very happy I got to avoid that. So you see, a wiser wizard would probably drink his Estus flasks at this time. And that's right, I'll call him Estus because I think that's right. It's a political stance. Okay. Come on, just one more, and I can go into the next phase without having spent too much of my healing. Where's the last? Oh, there they are. Okay. Just gotta be methodical with it, you know. Can't get distracted by all the targets. There's only one that matters. I think I can finish it here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We did it! We did it! Oh my god. Okay. And now, I think our odds... We have good odds. Do y'all want to watch this again? This is a good time for me to actually read everyone's comments, so we are going to read it again. And we'll even maybe study this as it's happening, so now that we know that there's a second phase. Okay, Nicodemus says... stranded in Ashen Lake, pre-vessel is certainly an experience. Yeah, man, Wi-Fi respect utterly for doing that. Nicodemus says, whole situation is morally ambiguous as Wizard cuts down for affliction kids. No, it's I mean, I was forced into this situation. Honestly, I don't think there's been anything more morally reprehensible that I've been required to do. And actually, that's weird. What's making me do this? A quest. A quest is making me do this. Who made the quest? Interesting. Oh my god, wait. Was this... This is Ronnie, actually, that we're fighting, not Renalla. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so she is...
Of the last queen of Caria, Renalla of the full moon.
Is she not gonna hate us for this? We're literally about to butcher her mother after destroying the classroom for children.
Of the night she conjureth.
Well, this is cool. Cool lore. I'm enjoying this. Okay. Okay, I think the best way to dodge this is to run. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, am I a fool? Am I fucking stupid? Okay. You guys, I just got mogged. I got mogged by Ronnie. How did this happen to me? It was so... I was so confident here. I was like, oh, we got this. My friends, trust me, we can do it this time around. It's getting easier and easier. And even to actually demarcate that this is gonna be the final attempt right now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reallocate all of my Estus flasks. That's right. We're going to now allocate flasks. Yeah, I don't think I need any uses of spells for this one. I think we're just gonna have to do it. Straight to start to finish and destroy Renalla once and for all. This time, it's time for real. I apologize that y'all had to witness that fight without a payoff. There will be a payoff soon enough. Okay. Nicodemus says, upon my name is Rani the witch during the transaction. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And the voice is even the voice applies as well, so that sounds the same, so it makes sense. Okay. Watch as I expertly dodge all of these incoming projectiles. I know what awaits me. I know my targets. It is going to be done professionally with great poise and grace. Yes, man, but I got mocked so hard there. There's a massive delay between the stream and the rest of the everything else. Actually, no, there isn't. Never mind. I don't know what I was talking about. I looked at the stream and there isn't a delay. Okay. Oh man, that was a defeatist sign right there. That's like loser mentality. Pre-genning the elevator for the next life. No, that was not that shows defeat in my own mind. I don't like that. You know what? Yeah. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. No. We're not gonna have to do this again. We're about to win the entire thing. Yes. All right. Ronnie's surprisingly chill about you nearly killing her mother, actually, says Phantom Malice. Really now? Fascinating. Also, it says Vial of Crimson Estus. That's a good name. I would go with that. Vial of Crimson Estus seems legit. Nicodemus says Magic Shotgun, go. Okay. All right. Well. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Truly. Says YFAT. Okay. Okay, that's one. Okay, we got hit once already. Not great, but that's okay. Let us slaughter this woman. Fucking idiot. Okay, that's okay. That's my fault. Alright, we're gonna be very effective here. I like those gravestones above my head. They're not for me. They're for that bookshelf over there. Okay, as soon as she launches the gravestones, I will feel much more comfortable with the whole thing. Oh my god, we actually did it. Oh no. Oh no, that was so sloppily done. This could kill me. Okay, I didn't. Very good. Thank you for indicating your position by throwing books at me. You were her greatest defender, weren't you? Oh, is she turning them to gravestones? That's wild. Is that what's happening? Okay, well, we better... Oh, yes! Perfect. Come on. Come on. Okay. We have a very good chance here. Yes! Oh, okay. Oh, that was kind of sad watching the student fall out of the ceiling. All right. We're going to watch this again one more time. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay.
My beloved.
Yeah, I should maybe think more about the scene. So she's crawling towards whatever this artifact is. I presume certainly a child. Definitely getting an ocelot vibe. Countless born? I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay, so maybe she's calling out to Ronnie at this point.
Upon my name as Rani the Witch.
Okay. Oh, I see. There she actually does say it.
Rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
Well, you know,
Oh,
you should think of it as she's definitely going to be in a slumber after this one. Never to be disturbed. I promise. I feel a little disturbed that as a wizard I'm having to use... Fuck, man. I'm having to use my sword so much. My sword is magical, so it counts. I'm not a knight.
And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
But having a wizard against wizard fight here, kind of ineffective, because I'm fighting the greatest wizard in existence. And I have no delusion. I am by no means the greatest wizard in existence yet. How does that work? What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay. Haha, that was calculated totally. I just don't know how to really effectively gap the distance with her. That's so much damage. Okay. Or actually, no, that's so little health. That's more of an issue. She just fucking swallowed the arrow. I don't have any pretenses of fighting this magic to magic. Fuck! Okay. This is kind of insane. I am impressed with her magics. I am also very weary of doing anything with that moon, or even approaching it remotely. It just does not seem like a good idea. Oh, fuck. Okay. You know, I know I was like very cocky slash, well, more like confident about the prospects against this woman, but she's kind of a magical beast. I've honestly, I don't know. I still intend to win this, but I have no delusions about her grandeur. This is a fearsome magician. Okay. So this is the point where I am now down to only half of my Estus flasks, but I also happen to more or less know her moveset. I apologize for not looking at the voices. What am I talking about? What moveset? What do I know? She spawns wolves now. This is the worst thing that could have happened. Oh, never mind. The worst thing would have been them staying around. That would have been actually bad. Fuck me, no. Not that. You don't need that. Please despawn. Have reason. Like, that would have been... No. Please, just despawn. Why are you still around? Fuck. Okay, did it despawn? It did despawn. Okay. Good. Okay. It's insane. Okay. I have only 2 healing items. I have to be really smart now. Not something I'm great at, but something I can still try. Okay. I would hope that the wolves... Oh my god. She just... Oh, what do you mean? Since when? This isn't... Can I do that? Is there anything I could ever do that would facilitate that? Ah, no, idiot! Okay. I think we still have some odds. Fuck me. What even is that? My friends, I'm sorry. But how could a man prepare for a dragon, a troll, wolves, an academy of people, and a goddess of the moon? Okay. Well, listen. This is a moment that I hate to do this. I hate to do this truly. But this is definitely a... Let's put something else on, because being a wizard does not benefit me at this time. I am still a wizard, and a wizard knows when to pull out the gun and not use a spell. This is a pull out the gun kind of moment inside of Elden Ring. Yes, important to say. Yeah, raises holy attack. I don't know. I just want enhances final hit, enhances guard. What just enhances damage? Is there anything that raises my damage? I think that's what I want. Enhances guard counters, final hit of chain attacks. You know what? This might actually work. This might be the way to go here. Partially because I could actually use it. Enhances guard counters. I don't know. That was kind of crazy. It really was enlightening in some ways. Raises attributes, but also increases damage taken. I don't want that. I don't want that. We're going full night mode right now. Yes. Sometimes this is what is necessary. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, this is the other wizard armor. You know what? After this, I can have a beard. You know what? That's it. I started this journey with a beard. I realized I wasn't powerful enough with a beard. But I need a beard. I'm gonna get a beard after this. This is definitely a reason for that. And actually, you know what? No, never mind. No. Just the beard. And the beard is gonna stay for a while after this. It'll be a little treat for me. I'm gonna read what everyone says. Actually, let me see what just a little bit of y'all are saying. Okay. That was crazy. That was insane. Wi-Fi says Shirley is a wizard spamming magic. Truly, is that what it's like? I'm sorry. You have to fight that, my friend Wi-Fi. The moon has a gravitational pull. What do you mean? Actually? That's incomprehensible. Okay. Has the wizard seen Wizards by Ralph Bakshi? Asks Nicodemus. Let me answer that in full as soon as I am clear of these magicians. Fucking idiot. Okay. Well, that's good because when I get hit by some books, flying books, it won't even be an issue. You know, I'll just heal that health. All right. The wizard isn't getting tilted or anything like that. If anything, I am all the more certain about my prospects here. This woman is now gonna have to she's gonna have to die. Um, I think I have a better shot at it this time. Yes. But yes, Nicodemus also says, it has one of my favorite wizard duels in any film, or media for that matter. 70s animated film. Very excellent viewing. If you can send it in the general for our Discord, I'll 100% check that out. I really would like to see it. And I'm gonna probably tomorrow morning do an answering session in the Discord. So if anyone wants to join, our Discord is available for everyone and would love to hang out there. All right. You know, this time no, I'm still not gonna put the elevator down. I think that's a sign of commitment. Yes, random bullshit go. Truly, surprise dragons becoming a theme. Yes, YFAT. It has been strangely everywhere. There's so many dragons, and they're all the same. I don't know. I don't feel about that. Phantom Mel says, got to below half health at least. That is true. That's true. It's true. Nicodemus says, I love this. By contrast, I've at least once staggered her to death before my summons. Before any summons, I see. Pull out the gun with the school analogy in mind. No, Phantom Alice. We don't go down that route. Surely not. Yeah, the analogy is getting too real. Maybe. I suppose you wouldn't use academia against the students if you ever were to do such a thing, which I would never do, for the record. Um, which I have no reason to do. I don't know. As a streamer, it feels weird talking about that kind of thing, whatever. So we're not gonna entertain that any longer. Phantom Alice says also, I think my biggest advice for dealing with Renalla's magic is try dodging inward. Usually, always allows you to avoid her spells while also getting closer. Yeah, that has been working. So we're gonna try that once again. And she staggers easy. That's true. I have to also keep that in mind. You know what? There's one thing that I haven't done that I should do. How do I two-hand my weapon? I forget. I always forget how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I can increase my damage if I. Ah. Okay, no, that wasn't that bad. I already had some health damage, but that did hurt me. That did hurt my morale. Accidentally drinking that Estus. I don't think we're going to be. Oh, never mind. We're just going straight in. Fuck. All right. Hello, child. Okay. I'm not getting tilted. I really don't have a lot of health to be throwing around. Okay. I'm sorry for all this, but you have to go. I wonder if my stamina is lower now. I would presume my stamina is lower now that I am wearing an actual, like, armor, you know? Come on, where are you? Where? Somewhere there are gravestones flying that are going to attack me and hurt me any second. So I have to find that one student hurling books at me. So as to prevent being buried by said gravestones. I imagine they're going to be coming in any second. I haven't heard a loud crash yet. I presume the crash to be inevitable. Oh, never mind. I think it's already done. You were too slow. I'm sorry. Suffer. Oh my god. Idiotic wizard moment? Idiotic wizard? Is it happening? Is it true? I think it is. Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm not giving myself any favors or advantages for the fight after this. But that's okay. I have faith that we still can do it. Where is it? Oh, what was that? Oh no. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Okay. This calls for a sip of water. You know, this whole time I've been dehydrated. Actually, it was my little brother playing. I was blindfolded. Now I'm taking the controller for real. Okay. But you know what? I actually probably should figure out how the hell do I dual wield. I used to know. I used to kind of do it. It was easier, but you know what? Maybe this is gonna help me. Oh, do I have a shield I can equip that's like better against magic? Ice Crest, wooden shield, boost higher damage negation. What? Heavier than a wooden shield. Oh no, I don't want that. So shield embedded with blue, carried by knights. Excel facing. Excels when facing magic and holy attacks. Let's see. Can I even wield this? That sucks. Okay, we're not using this. Or are we? I don't see under what circumstance I would actually need that. No, we're not doing this. Well, I could do that. Oh, we are so in it. Okay. I am yeah, I'm not a knight. I'm not a knight. You look at me and know that I'm a wizard. But this once I have to be a knight because, or sorry, no, excuse me. This time I am still a wizard. I'm just inclined towards metallic violence more so than magical. Damn it. Okay, all right, that hurt. But you know what? I have to remember, whenever entering such a situation, you gotta stay peaceful. You gotta, or at least stay calm. You know what? I gotta be relaxed. I gotta take my time with this. Really be, as before, strategic in my approach. There's all the time in the world. And because I'm immortal. And I can die as many times as it takes. But I won't. Because I'm gonna actually get her this time. For real. For real, for real. Thank you all for witnessing this glorious journey. I think we can do it this time. But let's see what everyone's saying right before I go in. Nicodemus says, and she staggers easy. Giant handlebar mustache is a good substitute for a wizard beard, says Wyfet. Maybe. I don't know about handlebar mustaches, but we'll talk about it. Nicodemus says, also though not oppressively so with the current build. Oh, regarding the staggers, yeah, the current build is not fantastic for that. Hold Y, then press right bumper. My God. That increases damage, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what the whole point of two-handing a weapon. Just right on the bumper, triangle. Okay, thank you guys. You only have 7 faith, actually. You're getting closer to the Elon Musk wizard build. Is this actually true? No, this can't be real. Am I actually? This concerns me deeply. We must avoid this fate. This wasn't even on my radar that I could end up as an Elon Musk wizard. Okay. So far we're doing okay. Just navigate the books. And the flame. Give the fire in the books. And the exploding globes. That might be maybe that's what I'll call the episode today. We'll see. I'm still thinking about a title. If y'all have any suggestions for a good title for this episode, let me know. That won't get me demonetized. Fucking idiot. Wow, that's crazy, bro. When I say idiot, I'm talking about myself, not her. She's quite intelligent, actually. It would seem. The chandeliers do catch me off guard. I don't know how to, like, effectively watch out for the chandeliers. I suppose I should just, like, stay out of their path. And maybe I should run around for a little bit and avoid the giant gravestones as well. I think they have been cast. Okay. Weird. We are so close, my friends. Surely we can do this. Where are you? Where are you, glowing child? Are they singing her a lullaby? Dude, that's kind of weird. Why? What kind of a teacher are you? Yes, sing me a lullaby so I can sleep. That's like extra level of like child neglect. Like, no. Not only am I going to put you guys in front of the guy running around with a sword, I will also have you all put me to sleep. Oh my god, I forgot she still has any health. Okay, it ends here. Oh my god, stupid wizard. Stupid wizard forgot to take his crimson flask. Okay, checking everything. How's everyone doing? You're getting closer to Elon Musk build. No, thank you. Two-handing a weapon boosts damage and changes the moveset. That's a start. That's definitely a start. Okay. All right. This time we're going to skip. No. Wow. You know, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea for me to heal up. That would have been a good idea. That actually, they say that's a good thing to do for boss fights. But for some reason that just didn't like occur to me. So now this is actually a great point for me to explore the concept of whimsy, because how do you stay whimsy in face of death and continuous failure? Yes, man. I remember a while back I was telling you guys about a book that I was reading for I guess just, staying educated on procedural rhetoric in gaming. It was a book on failure. It was by the same. It was actually, yeah. I think it was by the creator of Getting Over It. It was an academic book. It was actually a rigorous study of why we tend to lose at games, or as in why we keep playing games even though we lose. And I think one thing he pointed out that has stuck with me has been that, like, as we continue to play games, there's often or just as we are tested, we can often not give our best because there's often this fear that, oh, if we do give our best, even if it's not unconscious, if we do give our best and we still fail, then it is a truly demoralizing experience. And so there I did try my best, or a part of me is like, no, that wasn't really my best. I could certainly do better than that. But in that moment, that was the best I could do. And it's a strange confrontation to think that I very well have lost, and that my best was not enough for this situation. And so all I can really do, I suppose, is indeed try again. And it would be a disservice to myself to not give it my best shot every time, even though it'll hurt me all the more every time I lose. For I did care, and I did put myself into a situation where I would care about the outcome of this battle. So, with that said, let us give it our best. Okay. Okay. Where's the last one? Okay. That might have been not the most effective way to do it. That was not good. That was a fumble. That was a fumble. No. A part of me thinks about like, oh, later on I'm gonna need all that health. I shouldn't be wasting any, which, you know, I shouldn't be. But that's making me kind of half-heartedly attempt this element of the fight, where I'm not really trying my best because I'm not trying to like effectively heal, and I need to be at the top of my game always. So that was not a good example of that, but we're gonna make it. Okay, we have just one more. This time I'm gonna be ready for her to fall. Well, that certainly was not what we wanted either, but that's okay. I'll still keep healing. You know what? For all I know, I only had 6 Estus Flasks to begin with, you know? And that's okay. Oh, and man, how lucky am I to have a perfume as well, where I can heal up just one extra time. So, you know, many people don't get that. All right. But I will have to be very careful in navigating my 5 Estus Flasks it is, you know? So there's just one more. Just one last one. And then it actually begins. Alright, Renalla, are you ready? We're about to do it once again. Sandcat 39! Oh, Sandcat, thank you! Oh, he says, you've got this, my guy. I'm gonna do all I can, Sandcat. I will. I guess no pressure, but I will try my utter best. Let's do this. 5 Estus Flasks and a perfume. I think those aren't bad odds. Not terrible. You only fail if you stop trying, says Wi-Fi. Well said, my friend. Well, come on. Oh, you do get staggered. You get staggered quite a lot. Enough for me to keep doing this. Fuck, okay. Point taken. Oh, that's... Okay. Okay. They say the moon has gravity. I'll see how true that is. Did she just throw her staff away? For a second she threw her staff away and the staff didn't return. Okay, one thing is that she did not technically do a thing there. Well, fuck me, dude. How do you dodge the giant? Okay. So I think I'm ready to fight her. Now, the question only is, how do I fight the giant? I should, you know, in the past I actually haven't fought the giants deliberately because I thought they were, you know, the poor enslaved class of Elden Ring that I shouldn't be killing actively. Now I know that they can be used against me magically. What does that mean? It means that either I should completely ignore the giant and not even attempt to fight him, or that I need to overcome this barrier within me and do what has to be done. I don't know yet. I don't know. Well, but either way, I think we can manage. I think we can do it today. Also, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here. I'm very happy with how today has been turning out for us, and I have a feeling this will be done in no time. Notice how every time I don't bring up the elevator, or put down the elevator, that is purely a faith. Yeah, it's purely faith in my own ability to do this. So I still believe I can do it. So we will succeed. Zephyr Cast. Oh my god, my friend. Hello. Don't let her have a chance to breathe. You're so right, my friend. That's exactly it. I will try my best this time in that sense, and I'll keep pressuring her. I think that might be what makes the difference. Also, if you guys don't know, Zephyr, epic streamer, I recommend checking out his stuff. Of course, have to give the call out. I don't think it'll make a particular difference in his career, given the massive size of his industry. But yeah, it's great. You got it, man. Anyway, Wifehead says she summons wolves. You can summon wolves. That's true. That's true. You're right. I can't summon. Well, can I summon wolves? I could summon wolves. I could summon wolves. Where's my staff? Where's my staff? There's my staff. I don't want this. Okay, that's enough. Sandcat says, I think when she summons, you can kite them away and then run back and hit her. Kite them away? Ah, wisdom. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. The voices were delightful to see. Okay. To glory. All right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that was a mistake. And I'll acknowledge that. Okay. There's a way to do this correctly, and there's a way to do it wrong. And that was definitely not how you're supposed to approach her as she's falling out of the bubble. I went too quickly at it. Also, there are giant tombstones in the air that I forgot about. Probably should keep that in mind. I forget. Never mind. I know very well that hurts. That I can say. Okay. I was gonna say I forget what indicates her shooting, and I guess it is in fact a flashy white spell. Okay. A part of me is tilting just a tiny bit, but that's okay. Lock in, wizard. Lock in. Okay. Okay. Thank you all for your support, my friends. There's... I know it is. I'll be honest. It is getting overwhelming. Like it's getting harder and harder a little bit. But I also feel like my odds are perhaps in some ways increasing. Maybe it can be done. It can be done. Five Estus flasks. I guess that's all we get. 5 Estus flasks. I'm gonna drink some water. I think I need water. Okay. Okay. We'll try again. We'll try again. Okay. Oh. You know what? We have forgotten one important thing that I can do. That will probably make a difference. Okay, that was just funny. That was just funny. I talk about making a difference. You know, that's a spell that we're gonna have to acquire. Surely there is one like that in Elden Ring, right? Yeah, while I'm at it, I'd love to hear y'all stories of your experiences with Renalla in the past. I don't know. I can only assume this was for some an easier boss fight, but for those who actually do great damage with their swords. Lasered, yes, out of fucking orbit. That was insane. Okay. Huh. All right. Yeah, there were definitely perfect runs that I had with the students, and I think I need to harness that again because it does mentally help me to know that the students are, sorry, that I am fully ready to fight her when it all begins. You know, there's a spell called Comet Azure. I assume that could be it. Okay, I assume that's what we're talking about. We'll see. All right. For now, I don't need my staff, but I'll keep the wolves at hand in case it is necessary. Okay, so it's okay for me to get hit by some books. I think the books are fine. The flame is not okay, though. In fact, I should assume that I'm going to get hit by some books, because I think the more I dodge, the more I end up kind of messing up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And just like that, that was a lot of damage I got to avoid. And just like that, I got it all back. Okay. You know, I should probably play it safe and not risk getting one-shot by the tombstones. Man, okay. Yeah, that would have one-shot me for sure. So I don't quite know how to effectively dodge them, but maybe I'm supposed to keep them in line of sight before I get orbitaled by them. Okay. Doing it again. Now the question is, can I do it? No, not this time. I will not even risk it. It's stupid to risk it. Who's she talking about? Okay, she's not talking to me. I'm not her sweetings. It is the creature in her hands. Okay. You know, on an epic note, I do think there are more gravestones in the air. There are more gravestones in the air. I better heal up again before they get shot at me. Oh, that was her error. I think that might have been it. Her fucking up the gravestone cast is going to give me more health, hopefully. You know, it's important to realize that we are the only immortal one here. And no matter how many times I die, she only needs to die once. And I'm sure that's a reason for her to be afraid. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. Did my emote menu is it gonna get activated as soon as I end the cutscene? And is it gonna mess me up? We're gonna know. We're gonna find out. Now let's see. Uh, everyone's saying a lot of stuff, so I need to see what everyone's saying. Senket says maybe when she does the laser at the start, you could do a jumping heavy attack. Those deal a lot of poise damage. I didn't know this. I like your thinking. I will try it. Jumping attacks are only really good on heavier weapons. Oh, I see, says Whitefat. Phantom Malice says, ran a build not too dissimilar to yours during my first playthrough, except I was using a scythe, so I kind of just bled her to death, as far as I remember. Ah, okay. Seems valid. I'm not sure quite what I'm going for, admittedly. Nicodemus says, between Sekiro and Bloodborne, I was... Sorry, Renalla's second phase has the obvious learning period with summons and the various spells, but I don't think I've really ever struggled with her. I feel you. I feel like she's only a matter of time, as opposed to skill necessarily. And then between Sekiro and Bloodborne, I was wired for hyper aggression. She doesn't really handle that. Ah, I see. Oh, Zephyr says I was hella strength, big bonk, great axes. Oh, yeah, not quite what we're doing this build. Nicodemus says Godric, on the other hand, he took a while. I see. She died like in 4 hits. God damn. Okay, well, not quite. I don't quite have that luxury, unfortunately. Come on. Fuck yeah. Yes, that was immaculate, my friends. Okay. Now. Okay. Come on, don't get me. Yes. Okay. I got a good heal there. That was a good heal. I am satisfied with that. Now with that, I don't know what to do with, admittedly. That's not what I wanted! That's not what I wanted! I wanted this. Yes, fight my wolves. Fight my wolves. Yes, good. Oh no, my wolves. Dude, is she actually gonna... She just got rage baited by the wolves. Fuck, there's 2 of them. No, not like this, not like this. That might be my end. Fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, alright. We are... That was a good run. That was a good run. That was a good run. Okay. I think, like... I mean, admittedly, I don't think it would have survived either way, but the 2 summons being there at the same time was concerning, threw me off a little bit, a lot, but that was ultimately a skill issue in my end. Surprise Dragon again. I think the Surprise Dragon might be my bane. I don't think I've really been that great at handling the dragons. The Phantom Mal says the knowledge is starting to accumulate. Yes, I think we are. I think it's going good. What Ashes of War do you have? Do you guys want me to upgrade my Ashes of War? I think I should, probably. What Ashes of War do I have? I have several. None of them are upgraded. The wolves are just like the guys. I love the wolves. They've been quite helpful in my in the journey. Okay. Sandcat says to Nicodemus. Sorry, excuse me. The fight is very unbalanced because magic deals very little damage to her, but she takes quite a bit from physical and pretty much everything else. I see. So what ashes do I have? I don't have great ashes. I've not been really scaling my ashes. I'm not really great at keeping track of what I should and shouldn't have, admittedly. But if you're interested, these are the ashes that I currently have. Some skeletons, which admittedly, for political reasons, I will not be using the skeletons. They are my foe. The Glintstone Sorcerer ashes, maybe he could be kind of cool. I do like that the wolves are hard to hit for people, so yeah, that's something to consider. All right, on that note, I think it's time to try it again. You can't apply ashes to that sword. Oh, okay, says Sank. Oh, that's what you mean by ashes. I thought you meant like the summons. My bad. Well, either way, we're doing it again, and this time I am more confident about the possibilities in the next fight. Okay, next time I'm gonna know how to dodge the her gravestones more effectively, and I think that's going to make a big difference. And also this time I'm going to be 100% certain to dodge her glowing attack. For a second I thought I messed it up, and that was very disconcerting. Oh my god, can I actually just do it? Getting two of them at the same time was kind of awesome. Please. Come on. Damn it. I'm trying to... Yes, well, at least I dodged that. That was certainly not ideal for many reasons. And also I want to point out how fantastic the little... like, the system that they made for quick access of items. It's so convenient, like, compared to... I mean, all the other Souls games, this is so nice, just in terms of how accessible all your healing items are, just there and then. I have to watch her and just wait for my stamina to recharge. Okay, this time, more or less speedrun again. God damn, I hate the sweetings. Okay, just one more of you. Yes! I think this could be it. Okay, that was good. That was good, my friends. Okay, you could also use the scales because they can come back. But okay, well, hold up. Let's see what is everyone saying. You can't apply ashes to a sword. Okay, the jellyfish can poison her. That would have been smart if I had known. Sandcat39 says you could also use the scales because they can come back, but it's up to you. Okay, I see. I don't know what do you mean. Oh, skellies. Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, again, I shouldn't use the skeletons just based on my own like principles against skeletons. Can't have that. I am not on good terms with the skeletons. Does not make sense for me to summon them, unfortunately. Okay, fuck it. Come on, get staggered more. That was good. fucking idiot! No! Oh, she might get me here. She did not. It's good. Oh, Sworn Dragon? Not again. The dragon is problematic. I don't see this being a fair fight. Oh, you know what, dragon? Yeah, just keep going that way. Please ignore me. Ignore me. I imagine she's going to breathe great. He's gonna. Okay, he did not breathe great flame. Yes. Oh, were there any wolves left? Did I just? I think I messed up, my friends. That was not good. That sucks. This thing can close range so fucking fast. It's insane. I don't think I can really do very much against it. No, that's also suboptimal. Still more wolves, of course. Why is it always wolves? Oh yes, I have enough to summon them again. Or do I? I don't think I do. Can anyone explain why I can't summon my wolves? Oh, you messed up. Oh, dude, no, I messed up. Fuck me. Come on. Okay. Yes! 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 No! Fuck. No. Okay. It's just her and I. And the wolves again! But this time you're not gonna get away with it. Oh my god, the wolves are insane. Man, I've had enough of your fucking magics. Okay. Fuck! No! No. Yes! Yes! Die! Die! Utter glory! Utter glory! Hooray! 50,000 souls!
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
Oh, so we actually didn't kill her? Well, that's peculiar. Well, probably better for us. Okay. What did I delete my emote? Hold up, sorry. Oh my god. That was that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. That's not it. I have to. Yeah, I think we're just gonna sit down. We're gonna sit down for a second. We're gonna really just take a breather, you know? After a fight like that, she's tired, I'm tired. I'm glad our argument has come to a conclusion. I guess there was no death involved except for random paraplegic students. Yeah, man, come by here often. My God, okay. Well, let's see what everyone's saying. Okay. Sandcat says you could also use the Skelly's right. Wizard not taking the crit kills me every time. Oh, was that a crit? Oh no, I'm sorry. Phantom Mouse, unlike Renalla. Fair. You can only summon once per... Really? I had no idea. Damn. Summons are once per fight. Nice. Glory, truly. Full moon, watch down. Utterly so. Yes, my friends. Yes, thank you all for being here for this entire thing. That was wild. I am so relieved. Ah, that was just an illusion created by Ronnie. Oh. Now that's interesting. Fucking Inception, man. Just dreams and dreams. Stat reallocations unlocked. Ooh! I don't know what we'll do with that yet, but this is going to come in very clutch, probably later. Sidecan says, by the way, for summons, you don't need a staff to use them because they're not actually spells, and use the key item Spirit Summoning Bell. They can be used in locations. Okay, for sure. You killed Ronnie apparition thingy, but hey, bearless boss. True. Read the description. Yes, let's read the description of the Great Rune out loud so that she is mogged. Great Rune of the Unborn. Ooh. Amber Egg clutched by Renalla, Queen of the Full Moon. Great Rune of Unborn Demigods. Perfects those who have been born anew. I see. Children born anew by Renalla are all frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. Oh my God, were we killing her children? Not just students. That's wild. Now, remembrance of the Full Moon Queen. Remembrance of Renalla, Queen of the Full Moon, hewn into the Erdtree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used again a great bounty of runes. I see. To get a great bounty of runes. In her youth, Renalla was a prominent champion who charmed the academy with her lunar magic, becoming its master. She also led the Glintstone Knights and established the House of Karia as royalty. Ah. Man, well, I am gonna... I think after that experience, probably when I level up my vigor. Notably, we're also going to stream for about another 35 minutes, and this is likely the moment when our glorious comrade YFAT is going to be able to do some PvP, as he tends to enjoy doing with us. I very much enjoy it myself. It's a good tradition that we wrap things up with here. Also, let's level up, and I think vigor it is, just because after that, a lesson was learned. I need more vigor.
Flee, my sweetings, come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty.
And you know what? This is a good point for me to also put all my stuff back on, because I am not a knight, and I would rather not be this way for long. But I definitely probably couldn't have done that as just a pure wizard, or at the very least not wisely so. Yes, I will not put on the stone mask, partially because I don't like how it looks. Okay. Well, tell me more, my friend. Tell me more.
Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew? To become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg?
Cosmetics? Oh, my friends. This is a good moment to get some facial hair again. Yes, this is essential. Yes, there we go. For now, we're not going to have a massive beard yet. It'll grow even larger later on. Oh, that's good. That's good. Rebirth. Use larval tear to accept rebirth. No, thank you. I think I'm going to stay away from this.
Alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a sweeting.
I see.
Fair and fun.
I'm going to write this down on my list of favorites that we might be able to call in at some point. Use rebirth from Renalla. So far, I have I'm making like a list of favors that we've been garnering across the land. I'm trying not to invoke many of them because things have not gotten particularly dire. And honestly, if I give in to them, it's only going to make things worse, more likely than not. So there will be consequences for me using those favors. Favors such as becoming a dragon, becoming related to the Lord of Beasts. Perhaps accepting great favors from Rani, and now the rebirth behind us. So, just something to consider. Now, the question is, where do we go now? Was this truly the end of the Lucaria's Academy? Or was it? What is this? Do y'all see this as well? I guess we'll never know. Oh, what's everyone saying? By the way, for summons, you don't need a step, right? Talk to the finger reader at the round table for new equipment. Oh, you're right. We haven't been to the round table in actually forever. This is a good point to visit them. Yes, and soon we're gonna also do some PvP, as I mentioned. Yes, because I would like to do that. I apologize, Wi-Fi, that I have not summoned you today. This had taken longer than I had expected, but I am ultimately glad for that fight, just purely from its milestone angle, and so I'm glad I was alone for it. So thank you for letting me handle that battle. In the future, I would love to accept your fight or help in other fights. Also,
always
hello.
Good to see son.
You still...
Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice.
Oh shit, man.
Falling into a deep, fathomless slumber.
Yo, related to
I have
Renalla?
an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way, since you're so scary and all.
Oh shit, really? Since when? I'm sorry. Okay, well, I guess we're getting a wrap. We're going to talk to a lot of people soon, but I'm probably going to save a lot of that for the next stream. Today, we're going to just go ahead and talk to the big fingers, because they demand attention, I suppose. But where are they, is the question. There they are. Now, you know, this is such a sinister thing. Why are we following orders from two fingers? You know? Like, who was this originally? Who did this hand belong to? Why the hell am I doing this? I was slaughtering paraplegic children in the name of this thing for a quest I don't fully understand, but it is all to find meaning ultimately. But the meaning is not my own, it's a meaning of this thing. And that makes me wonder who's benefiting from my labor. Damn. Well, hello there.
I had my doubts, but look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon.
Interesting.
Take this, a token of farewell.
Talisman pouch.
Go forth, become Elden Lord.
Okay. Anything else? I want to know what the hell an Elden Lord even means. Oh, what? We can get powers from remembrance? Oh, should I do that? Oh, yo, 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 whoa, whoa. This is kind of sick. My friend, is this something I should do? Okay. That all kind of looks badass. Okay. I want to know all this. I want to know lore. Let me read what everyone's saying. Nicodemus says there's a bit more of the academy to explore if you feel up to it. I do feel up for it. There's a useful item in the courtyard with the Iron Maiden. Other stuff is fun to explore, but not as important, I don't think. Okay, okay. Useful item in the courtyard with the Iron Maiden. Well, I'll have to go there immediately then. A wife it says bears hibernating and Aaron's eyes melted. I see. I see. Okay, well, if you do still want to do the PvP, let me know. You just say it in the chat if you do want to do PvP, and I can use all the items for it. But I could also use these last 27 minutes to explore around. Nicodemus says, "Why are we taking orders from two fingers? Why would you take orders from them? From them? Three fingers? Who would you? I see. Who would you take orders then from? Three fingers? Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what these are before I use them." Magic Scepter of Renalla, Queen of the Full Moon. The glintstone is known as certain blue, as Carrion Blue, enhancing full moon sorceries. Only those of the highest intelligence may wield this, the finest of all glintstone staves. Interesting. Spinning Weapon. I see channel magic into the glintstone. Maybe we'll use this. Sorcery symbolic of the Carrion Queen. Use the caster as a vessel to incarnate a full moon, then sends it floating towards the full moon. The full moon dispels all sorcery that touches it, and temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. Interesting. Queen Renalla encountered this enchanting moon when she was young, and later it would bewitch the academy. Holy shit! Is that the moon? Is that the moon that's like in the dog arena where we were talking about? Is that the moon that she encountered it and now it has bewitched the whole academy? That is interesting. That's very interesting. We're going to look into that more. But I am going to go ahead and get this staff then, if it is so utterly epic as y'all say. And so it is done. What about this? That's pretty fucking cool. I don't think I'll be using any of this, but who knows.
Now go.
I will go forth. Do I even have enough intelligence to use this? I straight up don't have enough intelligence. What does it require? 60 intelligence! Well, one day we're gonna get there, and that will not be today, but the path is laid out before us for that day. Arguably the best of it. Not tonight? Alright, Wifat. Well, fair enough, my friend, fair enough. Thank you for being still down to hang out and being here with us. It's been such a pleasure. Okay. So no PvP tonight. I just want to check in on how everyone's doing. Hello there, friend.
I took you for dead, no matter, it's all to say. Out your arms then.
Strength and armaments. Yes, please. Forget that. Never mind. No strengthening armaments. About rhetoric.
What about her?
I don't really know either. I don't know whether it's a dialogue option. Why would you watch over it? Sure.
Out of your mind. Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
Oh, he's so sad.
I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Oh. Tragic smithing master Hugh. Sorry, man. Let me check if she's still down for sure.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll
Probably.
ask Master Hugh. I suppose I should ask Master Hugh.
Based. Do that. That's good. Okay. Final thing here. I want to check on him.
You've met Garank. Then, owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms.
Well met. Are you the beast guy?
This,
I think he is.
the power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Study incantations. I do not want that.
Are you acquainted with a man named Roger?
No.
The piteous fellow hiding away on the balcony. He was a formidable spellblade. Don't let his easy air deceive you. He was wise beyond no more, though. You see him now. Ravaged by thorns, muttering like he's half dead already. Take well the lesson. That's how you end up when seduced by those who live in death. When grace is solid, it rots people from the inside. Breaks them.
We're not going to talk about D just yet. That's interesting. So now we're getting some lore on a fellow mage there. Okay. Oh, look at this. I don't like that there's a big gap on the map. I want a pretty cool map. Pretty and filled map, so I'll have to find the rest of it. Okay. Debate parlor, schoolhouse classroom. I think, yeah, it was debate parlor where we ended up last. We're gonna go ahead and see the other stuff. Yes. Now let's see. Sandcat says, "Damn, he's smart, 60 intelligence." Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I guess that's where we're moving towards, is that 60 intelligence staff. One day it's gonna happen. Nicodemus says, "I used Axe of Godric in one playthrough. Really fun weapon." Huh. I don't think that'll be our style, unfortunately, but that's delightful. You know, this time around, we're going to destroy that Iron Maiden. We're actually, we destroyed Queen Mark, not Queen Mark, excuse me. We destroyed Renalla. I think we can destroy the Iron Maiden. And it kind of shocks me that I didn't explore this way very much. I'm sorry, little guys. Okay. You know what? This is totally doable. Even if I just keep range. I do like the bow. I think the bow is a fun weapon. This is kind of feels a little messed up, but I'll take it. Oh no. I'm glad they didn't take any of my magic, though. Come on, try me. Fuck! No! Okay. Oh! Guys, I'm a fool. I forgot to reallocate my flasks. That makes sense. Okay, well. Looks like it's time for some melee. Wow. It's such a beautiful spell. I really love it aesthetically. And I think we're about to do it. As long as he doesn't, like, grab me and I die. Perfect. Remember to give the scroll to Celine. Oh, Celine. Right. That's something I would also like to do during the stream, is definitely visit Celine again. So allegedly there's something here that we missed that was of value. It seems like, yeah, we should probably make sure that's complete before we go. So good to have so many voices today in the deluge. I am quite impressed by the turnout. It has been a long time since we had this many. I remember there was a time we think we got 800 concurrent voices, and that was kind of crazy. That was insane. And then those times have faded. But it's good. Oh, that was an important item to grab. Thank you for pointing that out, my friend. I wonder if there's something else here for us. What? What are you? Epic Crystal Crab? The one legendary Crystal Crab from Dark Souls 3? How did he have it? How did he have the crown? That's insane. Okay. Well, I think we're done with this place for now. If there's something else y'all think I will need here in the future, we can come back. But to me right now, it seems like we don't particularly need anything else. And so we will now go ahead and visit somebody who can give us good sorceries. Yes. I think she is right over here, if my memory does not deceive me. Yes, it does not. It's tricky, but Iron Maidens take extra damage when their front is open. Oh, okay. I'll try to do that in the future. Here. One thing that I do want to also do is I want to reallocate my flasks. That's much more wizardly. Looks like I can't quite do anything else just yet. That's okay, though. Oh, we're going to have to activate the new Great Rune soon. I don't know how we're going to do that, but it's going to have to happen. Hello there.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Please, let's do it. Actually, give a scroll. Here you go. The Conspectus scroll.
Is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days.
You have a lot of scrolls here. I don't know what you mean.
This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit.
I wonder what's like the gimmick with her. Like, why is she out here? What is she studying? This doesn't... I don't get this lifestyle. Oh no, this is interesting. Okay. Glintstone Comet Shard. Fires a magic comet with a trailing tail. Maybe we'll end up getting that. Crystal Barrage. Don't know about that. Star Shower. Now that, maybe. Fire 6 shooting stars that pursue foes. Oh, is that what she was using against us this entire game? Okay. I think we're just gonna have to do that. I think that's a valid trade. Yeah, sorry about that. Intriguing, my friends, intriguing. Okay. Let's see here. That reduces stats, though. Okay. There's a few more crowns to pick up and other miscellaneous stuff, but nothing unique you'd use, says Nicodemus. Fair enough. Maybe we'll explore and find those later. Also, the reason I sat down was to equip a spell and not to look at the voices. Those masks give you a stat boost. I see. So there's a few more crowns to pick up and other miscellaneous, nothing more unique. Sandcat asks Wyfat, they reduce other stats though? And he says nothing just yet. Wyfat says Star Shower is pretty good and doesn't cost much FP. That's very exciting. Let's go ahead and equip that then. Oh, I have another spell slot? Since when? That's exciting. That's really exciting. Gosh, okay. I also have to say, I don't think the meteor stuff has been particularly useful just yet, but I imagine it might come in later, so we'll keep that in mind. Just as something that maybe I could do later in the future. Also, I have a third talisman slot. That's really good. It will even increase our focus. I think that's all we can really do in that sense for now. We're kind of getting jacked intellectually and scholarly, so I'm very, very excited about the prospects in the future. I'm sure there's probably more that we're missing out here, such as, you know what? This right here looks interesting. I'm weirdly inclined to go here. Yeah, you know what? We haven't been over here. Oh yeah, that's literally it. That's how we get into the place we're hoping to find. And I think it's going to be right underneath here. So let's go ahead and set that and start just driving out that way. We got another about 13 minutes, and we'll see where we end up at the end of that. The progression has been quite satisfying so far in this game. Now let's see. Oh yes, I also forgot. Curl's Glintstone Crown. This is the new one. Okay, the Carolus Conspectus is the oldest of the Academy lineages of study, beget of beget by the sorcerer Azur. Scholars who follow in his footsteps pursue the mysteries of comets. Interesting. Requires scholars pursuits. Increases intelligence to detriment of stamina. Okay, it's a little better than the other ones, but I do prefer intelligence. We'll think about it. That's kind of really neat. Also, the glintstone wet blade. Glintstone wet blade with a cipher engraved can be used as a whetstone knife. They apply an affinity using a physical or magic type ashes of war, and additionally affinity of magic for or frost can be chosen. Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll see about that. Okay. Oh, I fought that thing. Also, whoever's interested in continuing on these journeys, we typically are going to be doing Wednesday evenings for these streams, and also notably, I am going to be. Actually, no, never mind. Sorry, no. We're doing these on Wednesdays, and also I am going to. What am I saying? I keep on having like a stroke. Excuse me. I was saying, if you want to keep in touch, join our Discord, and we'd love to hang out there more with you guys. So we're already getting all the iconic people in there, and it's been pretty great. I will be trying to answer it more effectively soon enough. Okay. Wow, lend... Squirt out. Oh, my friends. Oh, I wanted to do this. Wait. I've never tried this. What is the reaction? Nicodemus told me to try this. That was cool. Ah, thank you for that. That was delightful. What a fun little bit of lore. Okay. Either way, I don't need any more of those. And I'll just go right back on the horse. Yes. So we'll find a way up there. It shouldn't be too hard, I think. Wi-Fi says nothing just yet. It's all good. We're calming down now. I don't think I've been here yet. Also, yes, I don't think anyone told me what's a good title for this video. I'm curious what y'all would think would be a good title for the stream that is also appropriate for YouTube. If anyone has a good name that resonates, I would love to just go for it and use it. And if you don't, totally cool. I'm just curious. You overload them with poison, says Wi-Fi. That makes sense. That was fun. Ooh, intimidating tower. I wonder what is inside. Oh, maybe we might even be able to equip the Great Rune today. That would be kind of amazing. We're gonna speed around this place. What are you? O celestial globe, transmit to posterity the wisdom of the moon and stars. I see. Okay. Something fits on the pedestal. I feel like I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. It was a weird schizophrenic moment for a second. There is an ominous feel about this place. I don't quite know what about it. Just for my own safety. Kind of gives me the vibes from Bloodborne, the upper cathedral. Oh man, no one's used this place in forever, and yet there's a lot of candles. Ooh. Oh, what? Okay, alright, I'm gonna get you. Okay. Fair enough. Come on. Come to me. Alright, whoever that is, she's not going to be around for that much longer. What? Oh, that's some... I don't know about that. Okay. I do like his hat. Wait, is this... Is this the man that was I was hired by to fight... No, so to find that one lady with a potion. To give her a potion or something, I think. Yeah, this is the man that the bear shit on in the last episode. Shit. Okay, that was not good. I think we can do this. I think we can do this pretty quickly, actually. Who even is this man? Wizard duels are always fun, he says, why fat? I see. Yeah, no, there is a comedy to it, I suppose. You know what? I don't have that teleporting spell of his, but I don't think I need it. Get pranked. Wow. Oh, really? Really, buddy? Okay. Always with the teleportation, you know. I think, again, I've talked about this before. Teleporting wizards, they just... Also, wait, what? Carrying Glintstone's tech? Is this not something we already have? Okay. That was a little underwhelming. But as I was saying, teleporting wizards are... I think too dependent on their teleportation, you know? The way most wizards are too dependent on their magic, I think teleporting wizards especially use it to their detriment. Partially because, you know, they kind of become predictable over time, you know, if your enemy's going to teleport, you expect them to teleport, and it's more than anything just disorienting over time, more for them, just the whole, like, spatial time shift that happens with teleportation. Okay, the only question here is if he can actually still hit me with his bow across the railing. He cannot. That's going to make all the difference in this encounter. Okay. So, see, clear over reliance and teleportation. Okay. Wow. You're really going to be like that, huh? You know what? You know what, buddy? Two can play a bad game. Except you do more damage. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Only one should play a bad game. Okay. But what can I do? I know what I can do. There aren't a lot of wizards that expect a meteor barrage. Okay, except the meteor barrage doesn't actually work. This is a cool thing about the meteor barrage. Fantastic, fantastic. What are you? Oh, classic trick. Ha, Lamau. You think you can cast your shit? Well, this is where your stuff ends. Never mind. I need to end this with a greatsword. And just like that, a lesser wizard is felled. Magic downpour. Man. Okay, well. Unimpressed. Unimpressed entirely. That was a mediocre wizard. Although his summons stay even after his death, which is impressive. That takes a certain level of skill. We're going to try to wrap this up very quickly, because I'm going to have to be going very soon. Hello there, rat. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Now you see, the rat has more might than that wizard. Okay. Those sure look like chandeliers that I can theoretically walk on. I don't really want to end the episode here, so we're gonna try to make it further. I also need to probably equip some kind of an easier to manage quick spell, because I think most of mine are, I don't know, not optimal, I guess. Okay, I'm actually kind of very worried for my life here. I'm gonna go ahead and try the bow. Okay, I'll take that. I'm sorry, rat. But the rats are big here. Quite formidable creatures. Huh, and so what do we have here? We have the Curlian Seed Talisman. What are we doing here? Oh, there's something, the mechanism, isn't it? Boost FP, restoration, flasks, Curlian Tears. Curlian Color Talisman, patterned after the Air Tree Seed. Boost FP, restoration from the flask of Curlian Tears. Okay. Was once perfect eternal order, and thus believed Air Tree Seed could not exercise. Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to maybe end. We are going to jump on one of these. These sure look like traversable chandeliers. Was that really it? Was that the point of the chandeliers? Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. How did we survive that? That perplexes me. Okay, my friends, I think on that wonderful note, I think we actually can very well end our journey. I'm going to see the Erdtree, and we're going to end there. If you have any final notes you'd like to say, this is a good time to do so. Let me see what everyone's saying here at the very end. Strange man breaks into school. Yes, truly. Strange man breaks. Oh, as a title. Yes, that is unfortunately true. Huh. Nicodemus also said, I seem to recall that the poison explosion can cause a chain reaction if it happens to a more centrally located land squirt. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'd love to try that. Handy to clear them out if ever necessary. I see. Phantom Alice says, Rune of the Unborn is usually the one great rune you don't have to activate manually. It's activated as soon as you get it. Ah, that's cool. Okay. Diminutive Academia for stream title. I kind of like Diminutive Academia. That's fun. Phantom Malice suggests, or saying, although there is still something very worth seeing at the top of Lernia's Divine Tower. Oh, that's where we're at. Okay. Wizard duels are always funny. A different wizard you're thinking of. Syllabus. Oh, that's so weird. That was a different one. Okay, I see. I thought it was the same guy. My bad. A wizard drops his quill and teleports 2 feet closer to pick it up. Truly, exactly. Just like, oh man, like, what has wizardry come to? You know, the West has fallen. Playing chicken with explosive magic post. Yes, that's it. This was an infuriating wizard in the first playthrough. I bet it probably would be. I feel like as a melee fighter or something, that would probably fucking suck. But being myself a wizard, that was actually quite simplistic. But yeah, no. Let us go look at the tree. And on that note, we're going to end the wonderful stream. I'm very happy with how today turned out. Although we didn't have our glorious bear alongside us, maybe we're beginning to figure out his true nature. I still had a great time, and really thank you all so much for being here, friends. It really makes my playthrough so much more fun having you all here, and this has already been such a magical experience. I'm very eager to see how it all ends, or where it goes next. I don't think we're even close to the ending just yet. All right. And so, Renalla is behind us. Utter glory. Goodbye, my friends. It has been delightful. Have a wonderful week.